January 1st, I sat on my couch, MacBook securely planted in my lap, while a white glow cast from the blank screen before me. Per tradition, I was setting out to write my goals for the year that lay ahead. This exercise carried an urgency that I'd excused myself from in the prior 2 years. You see, for me, 2016 is the closing chapter in what has been a 3-year trilogy chronicling my quarter-life crisis. For the first time in a long time, I felt free to aim higher and dream larger. As I sat before my blank screen, I reflected on what I wanted to achieve in the months that lie ahead. The first draft led to the obvious: gain more followers, earn more revenue, take on bigger opportunities. And though those things certainly found their place on my list, I found myself drawn to a bigger question. Why? Why do I want these things? Why aim for achievements that mean more work and less free time? Why does this matter to me? When I was 3 years old, I became obsessed with the idea of going to Hawaii Beach. I would waddle around our house, chanting it like a mini mantra. Hawaii Beach, Hawaii Beach. No one could figure out where I come up with the idea. I simply wanted to go. That inexplicable need to go is the answer to my why. When I left my job at the end of 2013, I was feeling stuck. I knew I needed to create a career path that set me free, not only to explore new places, but also to meet new people and discover new ways of living. While it might seem obvious from the outside looking in, until this moment of reflection, I hadn't recognized that this career is what I'd begun to create when I launched Toast Meets Jam. I'd seen the site as a way to inspire other young women to build their lives around what makes them happiest. But somehow I failed to see that I was also on the receiving side of that message. The reason for putting the work into building and growing the site is not only to inspire others, but also to walk alongside them as I trailblaze my own path. It became obvious what I needed to lead my list of goals for 2016. A travel adventure propelled by Toast Meets Jam. I turned my eyes toward Iceland, a country that had topped my list since reading about it on a favorite travel blog of mine a year ago. My fingers committed the goal as I typed the words onto the screen. Sitting here in March, I find myself yet again on my couch with my MacBook planted in my lap. This time I'm not faced with a blank screen, but rather one that has been painted with dreams and aspirations. And next to the line, holding the #1 spot on my list, I'm adding a check mark of completion because I've completed my goal of traveling to Iceland on a sponsored trip for Toast Meets Jam. When the long nights come and sacrifices have to be made to push goals forward, we'll all find ourselves asking why. I say that going to Iceland has been the best thing I've done for my business this year because completing this goal grounded me in my why. The photographs, memories, and sense of accomplishment from that trip give me reason to gain those followers, increase revenue, and take on new opportunities. That first check mark is the one that assures me that my screen will soon be full with marks of completion. And so I leave you with these 2 questions. What's the answer to your why? And what are you doing this year to achieve it?